Hello friends, my name is Sonia, this is Sonia with an I, and today I'm bringing you a cozy bookish fall vlog. Now, I will say there's probably a little bit more fall than books in this one. I kind of got carried away. We have had such an absolutely gorgeous fall this year, and I just wanted to share it with everyone. So there is a lot of leaf peeping, there is a lot of nature, a lot of parks, and just a lot of that cozy atmosphere. So this video is definitely more of an atmospheric video than a sit and talk about books video. So my suggestion would be is to go get you a cozy, comforting drink, maybe a little blanket, if it's cool where you are, and maybe a little snack, you know, some pumpkin seeds or some popcorn or whatever you like to eat, and just come and enjoy the beautiful fall season with me. So here we go, let's roll it. This is the sitting / reading room of the bookstore coffee shop. I just had a wonderful conversation with both Ellen and Andrew, the owners, and had the most delightful coffee that was called the Three Broomsticks. It was kind of a nutty flavored latte. It was absolutely delicious. Hello friends, I am sitting at a delightful little coffee shop in Potosi, Missouri, and I have this little comfy chair and this wonderful things, and I am working on my buddy read called The Spell Shop. I'm really enjoying this, and I need to catch up because I am behind, but This is cute. This is a cute read, and it's not too romancy, so I'm pleased. I sometimes feel that I'm in the autumn of my life. There's been a lot of change. There still continues to be change. But even though there's change, it doesn't mean there isn't still beauty. It doesn't mean there isn't still more experiences to be had, dreams to look forward to, deep desires to be fulfilled, or even just the small, beautiful moments of joy. I don't know what's on the path ahead of me, but I look forward to the experience. Okay, this is not at all obnoxious. I love it. We can be seen. I got a little visitor. Hey, yo-yo frog. I haven't gotten in a hurry. So Dan, tell us again what's going on with this goose.
He always wanted to be a flamingo.
He always wanted to be a flamingo. It is Halloween. I mean, it could be a flamingo for Halloween. He's just looking for pink. Maybe he's got a hurt foot. Maybe he has gas. I know some people who do that when they have gas. What you doing there? Lucy? Look at the goose, right? I don't know their gender. Well, this breakfast. I don't know either. It likes breakfast. Do you? Not a bit. The Lake of Shining Waters there. That's some kind of breakfast too. Trees are looking beautiful. Pretty sunset, but the river really looks beautiful. I think this is one of the best falls we've had in a long time as far as color goes, and you can't really see the color a whole bunch. There's Dan in the back, but it really is lovely down here. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's really pretty. I love fall most of all. I am heading to go get a coffee. Oh, it says he's closed today. Boo, hiss. That makes me sad. Oh well, he's closed today. I guess I'm going to another coffee shop. We only have 8 here, so here we go. So you know your girl loves when there are books at the coffee shop. Here are specials. The Washington Coffee Shop. So I'm walking through another little, it's kind of a park area. It's not really, it has a little bit of a play place, but it's more of like a nature place. And I keep trying to catch these animals, and as soon as I turn my camera on, but there's a squirrel over here. It's very quiet. I feel like I need to whisper. It is very quiet here. I'm just walking through with my cup of coffee, but I want you to do something with me. Are you ready? Okay, I want you to pretend that you're here with me under these beautiful trees. Okay, and we're walking with whatever warm beverage or cool, but whatever beverage you like. And let's just take let's take 3 deep breaths. You ready? Let's do that. 1, 2, and 3. Don't you feel so much better? I do. I do. And here you're surrounded by what my granny would call God's medicine. Beautiful natural elements. The trees are changing. They're so pretty. and I hope you're having an amazing day. Check out this big, beautiful tree. I love, just imagine little fairies and sprites living in this magnificent beauty. I am sitting next to my reading tree. Isn't she beautiful? There's a little bench right here, and I really enjoy sitting here and reading, so hence the name Reading Tree. I am reading Murder, She Wrote, Trick or Treachery by Donald Bain and Our Lady Jessica Fletcher. And of course the leaves are falling around me right now, and I'm trying to catch that, and it's just not catching on film. So anyway, I hope that you're having a beautiful day. Don't you just love that sound? There is nothing that sounds more fall to me than the sound of crunching leaves. It just fills my heart with joy. You know, when I go walking, I often think of, kind of clears your head and makes you think of all sorts of things. And I was thinking about something that happened many, many years ago. I'm talking like maybe 98, 99. I think it was 98. I was on lunch duty at school. I used to teach second grade, and every 6 weeks we would have lunch duty. And we had kindergartners. It was kindergartners in second grade, and I taught kindergarten one day subbing, and told the kids, because there was a fight out in the hallway with parents, told the kids to pretend, glue your head to the desk, be really quiet. And one kid actually got the glue out and glued their head, but this isn't the story. That was my last day teaching kindergarten, and I said never ever again. Anyway, was doing lunch duty, and I was walking in the cafeteria, and I remember seeing this little boy in like his little Wranglers and his little belt, little bull rider looking, kind of gear going on. And he went and sat down, and it was in the fall, because I remember the fall decorations in the cafeteria. And he sat down, and he's unzipped his lunch bag and pulled a Bud Light and stuck it on the table, pulled his Lunchable out, got it out. And I kind of looked twice, and I thought for a second, I was like, okay, am I seeing things? And I was way too young to be having seeing problems. So I walked up and I said, hey, buddy. I was like, what you got going on here? And he said, I'm eating lunch. And I said, you are? I said, what do you have? And he's like, well, I have a pizza Lunchable and I have a beer. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. He said, my dad has a beer with dinner every night, so I'm going to have a beer with lunch today. And I looked at him and I said, buddy, you ever tasted beer? And he was like, yeah. I was like, you think it tastes good? And he's like, not really. And I said, you know what tastes so much better than beer? And he's like, looked at me and I said, chocolate milk. Now, in our school, chocolate milk was a Friday thing. On Friday, the kids got chocolate milk, but during the week, if you got chocolate milk, that meant that you earned like a reward or something. And I said, yeah. I said, would you like a chocolate milk today? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, I'm going to take the beer. You go tell Miss Brenda that you get chocolate milk today. Tell Miss Portel sent you. That's my maiden name. And so he bebopped up there in his little boots, and I grabbed the beer, and he's just smiling, and all the kids are really, kids are like smiling at him too. And I walked into the principal's office with a Bud Light in my hand, and she's like, are you having a bad day? And I was like, no, but you're going to. And I put it down on the desk, and I said, yep, he decided that since, by goodness, his dad had a beer with dinner, he's going to have one with lunch. And I said, you're going to have a very interesting parent conversation. And we laughed about it for the longest time, and she kept the beer on her desk like the whole day, so everybody would walk in and be like, I think the principal's having a bad day today. But yeah, she called the mom. I went in after work and or after school and said, hey, did you talk to the parents? And she's like, oh, first of all, that dad's going to get a talking to. I started laughing, and she said, the mom is so embarrassed. She told me to keep the beer for my trouble, but it's not really my thing. And I was like, yeah, it's not really mine either, but I'm sure I know a custodian that would, go for that. But it was just funny, the innocence of kids. I do not miss lunch duty. You want to talk about HE double hockey sticks? No, thank you. Especially kindergarten, because nobody can open their own stuff. But, that little story brought me a lot of joy. It makes me laugh still. And that was over, almost 30 years ago. So I hope you enjoy that little story too. In The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy talks about how when she goes searching, when she's looking for adventure, she won't go any further than her own backyard or front yard. And I've been trying to search for some like beautiful fall foliage to kind of show and to video. And here I am in my own front yard, and I mean, look at it. And I can't help but think about the John Denver song. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Yeah, it's not going to be a video unless Sonia sings. So, yeah, it's beautiful. Like, I'm standing out in my front yard. Neighbors are probably thinking I'm nuts, but whatever. I mean, I've lived here for 8 years. If they haven't figured it out yet, that's their deal, not mine. Yeah. So I'm finding it very hard to read because I can't quit looking at the leaves. And she's a beauty. Are you like this? Are you a kid at this time? I want to like rake leaves and jump in them, and yeah, don't do that after 50 though. Oof. I had a sore hip the other day. I'm not even going to lie. Tried to jump in some leaves and hit harder than it used to. Let's just put it that way.
He's just hanging out. Let's have a snack. He's just hanging out. He's snoozing. He's snoozing in the sun.
He's fed this is
Yeah. All these people keep staring at me because I'm handsome.